principal at Lewton called me to see if Reach could get involved somehow because they were feeling a little overwhelmed about doing costumes and sets and that kind of thing for their Disney grant production, which they chose to be The Lion King. I'm a fiber artist, and so it's a fiber artist's dream show because the costumes in The Lion King are just incredible. So they started by building armatures out of modeling clay over a mask form of the different animals. We had pictures of some of the different animals that are part of the Lion King and talked about, how to make a warthog look like a warthog and how to make a lion look like a lion out of clay. So long story short, those masks turned into more like a headdress because they wanted to have the faces showing for the production, so we engineered a way to put them on their heads. So I worked with the kids for probably about maybe 10 to 12 weeks creating these masks. The mission of Reach, in just a phrase, is making art accessible to everybody. When I was going to Lewton, the art that is available to them is stuff that's not messy or has to be confined within a lot of limitations. They kept asking me every week, "Are we going to paint this week? Are we going to paint this week?" And it was fun to bring them over here, kind of on a field trip to dye the cloth. So we did some other things like making leaves, some gluing of yarn for designs for Rafiki. That was a whole new experience for them. Engaging in creative activities does a lot for the whole person, making that decision and then really owning what they've done. That benefits a child across the board in any subject. I'm sure there's a lot of schools out there that maybe aren't as aware something like this would be